kill mode.
Okay, I'm here.
Could you just imagine Vault just walking in? It's like, you have selected Regicide.
Oh man, I love some of the quest names in this game.
This game has some of the best writing and some of the most messed up story I've ever seen in my life.
Alright, so are we gonna work on questing or not?
Well, where are you at? Because you missed out last time.
He caught up.
I caught up. I killed the Moogle King.
Oh. Well, okay
I'm
then.
abusing the shit out of my glam, so give me a minute. Because we all know I'm hella addicted to Fantasia.
Bro, shut the f- If you're addicted to Fantasia, I need the stuff to live.
I just thought that was in your blood. I mean, that's just what I figured.
No, that's the caffeine.
You know, like 90% of Eris's existence is caffeine.
True. The other 10% is sadness and suffering.
And I am made out of glam. Or not glam, Fantasia.
Yeah, I'm hanging on to that one they gave us at the end of the MSQ in case I ever decide that I want to change something. Probably won't, though.
I thought you were going to change your clan or subspecies.
I was thinking about it, but death. Sorry, I got distracted. Vesper showed up. But yeah, I was thinking
Sorry?
about it. What?
Well, I'm so sorry I showed up.
I always wish death upon my allies. But yeah, I was in queue for Praetorium for like 12 minutes.
I think we got an insta-queue.
We did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's from...
But I think that was because Vest was a healer.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in as ninja because I'm not tanking that fucking monstrosity mess.
I still can't believe that I was in... when we did fucking Castrum 2 weeks ago. And I lagged out, only to rejoin and be able to while everyone else was in the cutscene.
That was great. Okay. We're doing things.
We do many things.
God, I have so many quests.
I know.
Oh, I also have the level 50, or I also have the A Realm Reborn Alliance raids ready to go all as well.
Oh, are we doing those?
We're going to have to at some point.
Yeah.
Between
Oh
now
yeah,
and-
you have to do them to get Heaven's Word now.
You do? I thought we had
Yeah,
to do
they-
Shadowbringer.
That's what it used to be, but they changed it, and now you have to do those to even get into Heaven's Word.
Well, that stinks.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait, that means I've got to heal for Alliance raids?
Oh, it's not that bad.
Especially not in the level 50s.
I think the worst Alliance raids to heal for are the level 70 ones. But even then, those are manageable because nonsense is nonsense.
Man. Fuck healing the third Stormblood Alliance raid.
Fuck tanking that.
Fuck being in that.
It is the worst.
Like, it's so cool, like, to watch, and then you do it, and you're like, no. Let me out.
Let me out! Let me out!
Trying to remember where you start the Alliance raids.
More dull, isn't
You
it?
get it. You get from Mordora, whatever you want to pronounce it as, and it's called Legacy of Aleg, and you get it
Alright.
approximately.
Ch- ch-
Is
I can find it if I know the area it's in. So I'm good.
approximately here. Ah, right. We're not in a party.
I'll find it.
It's right next to the Aetheryte shard. What am I doing?
We asked that many times.
I teleported to Gridania for a reason, and I don't know what that reason was. Main scenario quest. That's what that reason was.
So are we doing MSQ first or the Alliance raids?
I mean, I'm gonna passively do them all. So, if I'm in the area where it's necessary for it, I'll do it.
Well,
Alright.
I'm doing Gold
Or I
Saucer
guess,
just
or
real
I guess
quick,
let
and
me
then I'm
rephrase
gonna
that.
start on that alliance.
If it's within proximity, I will do it. But I'm not going to break my fucking neck trying to do it.
Hmm.
Now, if I complete everything up to 2.5, then it won't let me progress. That's when I'll start actively doing it.
Hmm.
You know, I'm surprised Pokemon is still relevant.
Hmm.
Not as much, but yeah.
I think it's mainly just because she has an OnlyFan.
Does she?
Tells you how much I pay attention to that type of stuff. I didn't even know she did.
Same.
I think that's the only reason why she's relevant. I remember a streamer got sued before because they said if they'd reached a certain subscriber goal or if a certain donation was met, they'd post naked pictures of themselves. So a dude donated like 1,000 or so bucks and reached the goal, and she refused to give nudes.
Yeah, not surprised.
Yeah, that's why you don't say that you're gonna do that sort of thing, like, ever, because there's gonna be some crazy bastard who's like, I bet.
In other words, the horny took over.
What can you do, man?
when you
Some
think
people.
when you think with your dick.
Nah, he was thinking with his head. Just the wrong one.
This is a quest line that does something. What it does, I don't know.
I really don't like how little XP the quests are giving us now.
I'm okay with it.
Same.
I'm in no major rush to level up.
We're already
I
over
mean,
level
I'm
as it
not
is.
in a rush to level up. I'm just like, it really only gives 5,000?
I mean, yeah.
Like, I get that much from killing 5 enemies.
An hour and a half of running around and you get 5,000 XP. 30 seconds of killing things and you get 5,000 XP.
I do believe that is the definition of work smarter, not harder.
Well, you should work smarter and harder,
No, because that's too much effort.
but you'll get so much more done.
Really? I-
Poor Papa Limo. Mm-mm. Pray, return to the waking sands, Eris.
No.
Return to the waking sands.
No.
Be right back.
Alright.
Have fun. Well, all the field guards are gone. That's disappointing.
Hmm.
I want there to be more Lalafell guards. Because nothing's more fierce than a Lalafell with a giant fucking axe.
Hmm.
Why as a quest reward I'm getting 2 bottles of Void Scent blood?
That's a good question. Farm Reborn was weird.
This game, man. Oh, just have 2 balls of Voidson blood. Why?
They want you
Why?
to. They want you to be able to summon a demon, aka a Voidson.
That's why I have Vault. Vault will just summon the demons.
And I'm back.
It's a spellcasting component.
The spellcasting component for that is a bottle or a vial of blood from a creature that was slain within the past 24 hours.
Yeah, Voidson blood would work.
I don't think Voidson blood would work because it has to be humanoid.
Are you discriminating against Voidson?
Voidson don't deserve to have happiness. I don't think they can feel happiness either.
You don't
How
know that.
dare you? You aren't allowed to use that mount anymore.
I don't think that cat can feel anyways, so I don't care.
What was it?
Minfilia had a I've fallen and can't get up moment. A little bit.
Hmm. I just want to know why the quest I turned in gave me 3 fragments of grade 5 dark matter. If we combine dark matter and Voidson blood, do we create a black hole and destroy the world?
I don't know, let's find out and try.
I'm game.
Nah, I'm good.
I can only imagine what Tataria was thinking.
No clue, man. I'm too busy just thinking about when I'm gonna get to kill the next large area of enemies.
Yes. I can't even remember what the next dungeon or trial is.
Next trial-wise, I think it's Leviathan. I don't know if there's a dungeon between then and now, though.
Giant fish fuck.
Giant fish sticks?
I'm like a fish fuck.
I know we're gonna have to do snow cloaks soon, though.
I don't like that. I thought that one was Heaven's Word.
It's in the Realm Reborn. It's the dungeon to set up Heaven's Word in Realm Reborn.
Ah, that's probably gonna be in 2.4 or 2.5 then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I just mean, it's not too far off.
And then I think the trial right before we actually get into Heaven's Word is what's her face? Shiva.
No. Shiva's in Heaven's Ward, I think.
No, Shiva is
No.
a Realm Reborn. She's a level 50 trial.
If she was in Heaven's Word, she would be 51 or 53. I think it goes trial dungeon, trial dungeon, trial dungeon for Heaven's Word.
So hey, are we avoiding spoilers for the videos and streams or not?
I don't care.
Same here.
All
I'm
right.
sure most people that would be watching
The
this would be
other
against it.
the other reason that I know Shiva is a Realm Reborn is because the person who becomes Shiva is also one of our traveling companions in Heavensward, so they couldn't exactly be our enemy then.
Yes. Isn't like the entire first half of a Heaven's Word trying to get the old fuck off dragon to like her?
Yeah,
Uh, so
because if I remember it right, she's like the reincarnation of some dragon or whatnot, or some human that was in love with the dragon.
that's Shiva,
Right. Yeah, that's
and
Shiva.
she becomes Shiva. She isn't reincarnated. She like becomes Shiva
Hmm.
in her own reborn, and then I don't know, some weird Final Fantasy hobo story magic happens, and now she's no longer fully Shiva, but still partially Shiva, and my brain hurts just talking about it.
Because
Well,
it's
to be
stupid.
fair, I've only played through it once, so meh.
Like 90% of the events that happen in Heaven's Word never get brought up again.
Yeah.
Fair.
To be fair, I think a lot of the same can be said for Stormblood too.
No, because Stormblood, because 2.x, there's some things in 2.x that relate directly to
Stormblood, and a
Stormblood.
lot of Shadowbringers people kind of mention, oh yeah, this is what the Empire's been doing.
Yeah, so Stormblood, it kind of is important to the story.
Heavensward, I feel like, was extremely important to the character development.
Yeah,
And Stormblood is extremely important to the story in general.
and because our characters are a stone brick, we don't get character development.
I know.
It's just the NPCs around us.
Yep.
I mean,
We get
it's
a
fair.
we get a few lines of text dialogue very later on, but yeah.
My character's whole personality is when do I get to do the next fight. Whenever there's some dialogue where they're like, do you really want to do this? For instance, the Ananta, the snake people in Stormblood, one of your voice lines is something along the lines of, like, I'm gonna kill your god.
I'm
Like,
gonna kill
straight-
your god. Straight to the goddamn point.
See, I'll take anything that is good for a laugh.
And I think during the fairy line quest line, you get a lot of bloodthirsty dialogue choices. Be like, the only thing that's ever mentioned after Heaven's Word is Hierophant, however you want to pronounce his name,
Archibald.
Archifant, and the Crystal Braves. Only two things that ever get mentioned
The Warriors
after.
of Darkness.
Well, they're an entire quest line in and of themselves.
Yep, but they are like in Heaven's Word, right?
Yeah, they're like 2.3,
Yeah.
and then you
Wouldn't that
never
be
hear about them again. You never hear about them again until Shadowbringers.
I mean, yeah, but Shadowbringers is technically a part of the game, so they do get mentioned again.
I will also add, Shadowbringers is just Warriors of Darkness line story expanded from Heaven's Word.
Yeah, that I'll agree with.
It's like, hey, remember these Warrior of Darkness? We haven't done anything with them since an entire patch ago. Let's make an entire DLC about this. I guarantee you that was the entire line of thought that went into that.
You know it was.
It says my mount can fly no higher, but I'm still going up.
Oh, I was told my mount can fly no higher before I even started flying. I was on the ground.
It's just the game saying fuck you.
We'll let you fly, but you can't fly more than an inch above the ground.
Hey, as long as you're off the ground, you have an increased movement speed.
Yep.
Yep.
Which is always sexy.
Yeah, considering how far you've got to go in some places.
Void sent blood for just beating the shit out of things. You know, I still completely view healing with a controller as an absolute nightmare.
Ever since switching to mouse and keyboard, going back to controller for anything is just unimaginable to me.
Right? I don't know why TAS has such a hard time converting over to mouse and keyboard. It's so much better.
Eh.
And you can have more things than just 8 hotbars with, I think, a handful of slots between them. Oh, hey, Eris, you want to know what's going to be sad?
What?
Our characters here are going to have more gil on than our main characters will soon.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, the gil.
Ares, I think he's gone crazy.
Meh. Hmm. Alright,
Oh.
I decided to look up the name of the quest that unlocks Lakshmi just so I could find the exact dialogue that I was talking about, because I wanted to read it word for word here. It's so funny. Know that I'll kill your god if I have to. Maybe even if I don't.
Okay, I need to pee. That was great.
I love that dialogue. Like, imagine you're just like, please free my people. I'm gonna murder your god. Man. What makes it even better is that the only other option is just a boring and bland, you can count on us. Like, nah. I'm always gonna choose the funny option there, 97% of the time. And the other 3%, it's because I misclicked.
We are psychopathic murder hobos.
Well, nah, it's not even that. If my only options are, you can count on me, or I'm gonna kill your god, what do you think I'm picking?
Let me put it like this. We are psychopathic murder hobos. And there's only a small percentage of the actual player population that have houses, making them just murderers.
Psychopaths. In general.
Yeah.
So, there is a serious issue with the Final Fantasy 14 player base, where we're all just absolute fucking psychopaths. And going back to the, we just want to kill things, that's the entirety of the Black Knight storyline, is just, we are a weapon. There's nothing more special about it, we are a weapon. The Scions use us to kill things, the Alliance uses us to kill things, Alfino uses us to kill things.
Everything uses us to kill things. Kill things,
Actually,
kill things
hold
or
on.
fetch things.
Nah, give me 1 second here to correct you. They don't use us to kill things. We use them to find things we're allowed to kill without getting in trouble.
This is also true, I suppose. But you gotta face it, it's either we kill things or we fetch things.
The fetching things is just the price we pay to be told the things we're allowed to kill.
It's like there's an entire dungeon of things we don't want existing anymore. Can you remove that? And they were like, yeah, we can get rid of it. Do you want it done in style or you just want it done efficiently? Okay. And then you go in with like the goddamn you go in there with 2 black mages, a white mage, and a gunbreaker. That's how you do stuff efficiently. Or even better, black mage, samurai, white mage, and a gunbreaker. Just the hardest hitting classes of all of them. Jammed into a very small
I mean, if
corner of
you're
the world.
already running a black mage and a samurai, maybe it'd be better to have an astro in there to buff both of their damage instead of playing white mage, since
Yeah.
they already have a
Blood
massive
Lily for the
number.
blood god.
I don't know, I still think that in a dungeon, if you have a black mage and a samurai, you'll get more overall damage with an astro than a white mage.
Do you think that Alfino, or not Alfino, Alice? No, not Alice. God, fuck me. Menphilia has ever just turned around so quickly she just slapped someone off her boobs?
I don't quite think that's how turning works.
If you turn on your heels like I do, then yeah, that is how turning works.
What the hell is one?
I don't know, and I'm kind of afraid to ask.
I thought it was messed up that we told those people we would kill their god if we had to, and maybe even if we didn't. Or my personal favorite when everyone's trying to figure out how to get into that one city during Shadowbringers. And you just have an option that says, we could just fly.
Yulmore?
We might die, but eh.
Are you talking about Yulmore?
Yeah, remember the one dialogue option that's like, we could just fly. I mean, we might die, but eh.
I don't remember that one.
I remember it vaguely, and I think it was Yulmore.
They won't let us in. We can fly. That's a great idea.
Okay, so it's when you're in, like, the desert section, and one of the options is, we can try the gondola. Might die, but eh. That was word for word, by the way.
Oh my god, I need a
The second option is also amazing here. Can we get an airship anywhere? Not from Vothri, obviously.
The ones I always like going with when it comes to the speeches is when you basically throw someone else under a bus. Like, you get asked a question, like, what's your name? Oh, my name is Alize, or whatnot. They're standing right there like,
Are you
what the
talking
fuck?
about 5.5?
There's a couple of them, I think. If I remember right. There's like 2 or 3 times where you can say you're someone else, even with them standing right there.
Remember the one in 5.5, Eris?
I haven't finished it yet, but the Estinian one, right?
Tinian is like, the fuck you, Will.
Oh yeah, I love how irritated he looked at that damn robot the whole time.
Oh, and then there's Alice A. Oh my god!
I just saw that one today.
She almost tore his fucking ears off.
That was beautiful.
Alice A almost tore his fucking ears off. It was great. He's like, if you ever call me Alpino again, I'll break your fucking femur.
I like how even our character was kind of like, oh no.
Yeah, we were even worried.
We like stepped back. My character actually stepped back a step. They're just like,
We damn near pissed ourselves. We were so afraid we almost pissed ourselves. Oh, God.
man, if we actually had more control over what our characters do, I would have like done the whole bread emote where you're eating bread.
Yeah.
Just like, time for the show. It's always amazing when someone gets really pissed off and you know before the person who pissed them off. Oh, hey, I just got to the point where, to progress further, it's talking like I'm gonna have to do Crystal Tower.
You don't have to do them yet.
Have you finished Build on Stone yet?
Is that the one where you... Is that... Did they introduce you to the guy that gives you the quest? for Crystal Tower.
Okay, yeah, no, it says, I just got it here. In order to progress in the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series.
Yeah, I'm still going on. I haven't had to do it yet. Because I just got Still Waters. Which is like 2 or 3 quests after you.
Yep,
No,
I
it's-
just picked up Still Waters.
Yeah, so you're fine. I think it's referring to that we will eventually have to do them. But we don't have to do them now. So I got to the point in Monster Hunter Rise where I'm trying to perfect my builds now.
Mm.
The grind is real.
The grind is always real.
When you have a thing that drops less than 1% of the time, no, the grind... Here in Final Fantasy, the grind can take a week to get the character from 1 to 80. In Monster Hunter Rise, there are items in that game where you could kill an entire monster for 3 or 4 days straight. and
I'm
you
sorry.
still won't get anything.
Are you actually comparing farming items and not bringing up relics?
You can get a relic with like in maybe 1 or 2 days.
Yeah, no. Not completed, you fucking can't.
In Shadowbringer, yeah.
They aren't complete yet, LD.
I know they're not complete, and I'm afraid of what the last step will be.
And I'm sorry, but if you can do 68 Alliance raids in 1 or 2 days, what the fuck?
I mean, they're only 20 to 30 minutes each.
Okay. Get the 60 memories before that, the 5 memories from dungeons, the 15 from... Yeah, no. Not gonna be a day or 2.
Okay, maybe
After the
30.
first one, maybe. You know, if you really just work on it after the first one, maybe a day or 2.
I mean, it only... Okay. So, for the first 60 memories, it's about an hour in each area. Hour and 20 minutes if you're being slow. Like, really slow.
Mhm. Yeah, the first step... You're forgetting a step there, LD.
Which step?
1000 Poetics, right at the start. It's an
Oh,
easy step, but...
If you don't have 1,000 poetics, there's probably something wrong there. Either you're not doing your dailies, or...
Or you spend it on materials for other relics and have none left.
I mean, fair enough. Just go do a few dungeons then.
Okay, so factor that in.
Okay, so that's another, I don't know, let's say...
Hour
Let's say you
or
haven't
so.
done Praetorium yet that day, so you're going to do Praetorium. That's 500 there. And then you go and do, I don't know, 2 more dungeons. 2 or 3 more dungeons. It's probably about 3 hours there.
Mhm.
3.5 hours there. Okay, now you go and do another 3 hours, 6 hours. Let's see, what's the next step?
So we got to the 60 memories, right?
Yep, we did
5
60 memories.
Heavensward dungeons. Level synced.
Okay, anywhere between an hour and an hour and a half, depending on how fast you do them, and which ones you do.
Then it's either 15 runs of Crystal Tower or 3 runs of Castrum, Lacus Latore in Bosja. And either way, you have to reach rank 10
God, okay.
in Bosja.
The Bodger grind itself will take forever to do, though.
Then it is 18 Heavensward Alliance raids and 18 Stormblood Alliance raids. And then finally 15 runs of Delubrum.
Yeah, look, you agree. think. You know what's sad? The earrings that we have on now will always be in slot until level 70.
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes me sad.
Okay then. I'm not. It means whenever we get an earring quest reward, I can trade that out for the Allegan pieces and get more gil.
Mm-hmm.
My game lagged for a small second, and all I saw on my screen was a Lalafell. Like, the background didn't load in, the text box didn't load in, there was no animation or movement. I just lagged out completely, and all there was just a Lalafell.
They probably
It's
have
calling
a really
you back.
fucking weird name. They
The-
probably
the-
have a really weird name too, though.
The Lalas are calling you back, Lord Diamond. They're calling for you.
I am the Lala God. Fear me.
No.
Fear the Fells. Love the Lalafell.
No.
Okay, the Lalafell will then fuck you in your sleep then.
No, it won't.
Well,
It's too small to reach the handle on my door if I move it up.
Have you seen how high they can jump?
No.
They jump high enough to scare the hell out of me.
I'll just leave a trail of pennies going away from my home.
I don't think it works like that.
Well, the fellas are greedy.
Well, I mean, if it's either that or pieces of candy, which would you prefer?
I'd prefer candy.
All right. Trail of Reese's Pieces it is.
Ew, no, fuck off.
Jelly beans?
What kind of monstrosity do you think I am?
I don't know.
Nothing
You're
but the finest crack
I don't know.
will do.
You're the one that's got all the Lalas.
Nothing but the finest crack here will do. Come on, you gotta
No.
try harder.
Circus peanuts.
That'd do it.
How do they get the sugar and salt on the inside?
Reverse
What are you
osmosis?
even talking about?
Circus peanuts!
They just pour the thingy into the mold and then they make the thingy.
And then they let us sit out for 2 years.
No, I'm... Are you talking about styrofoam peanut or the styrofoam peanut shit?
No.
Because I'm talking like peanuts in the peanut shells.
No. No. Circus peanuts. The little candy things that are like flavored marshmallow.
They're usually like colored orange and
No,
whatnot.
those things.
Yeah, those. Circus peanuts. The candy. It just looks like a peanut, but it's actually just an orange marshmallow.
I found a Yastrola mining stuff.
Wow, you're really that far behind.
I'm being lazy.
Oh, hey, it's a person wearing purple everything except for the boots.
What?
NPC in the cutscene. The original Yugiri outfit, which was just chainmail boots and a whole ass purple robe with a purple mask and a purple blindfold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're way behind.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. I'm ahead of you.
No, you're not. I saw the mining Y'shtola before.
I'll break your knees.
No, you fucking won't.
Break the knees!
When you get to the Mother of Exiles, I expect you to acknowledge that I'm ahead of you.
So, yeah. Batteries.
Where the fuck did that come from?
I don't know. But he's got to be
5.5.
Huh?
Oh,
Demology.
he's talking about the end of 5.5. Have you finished it yet, Vesper?
I just finished the MSQ before jumping on for the stream.
Alright. He's talking about how after you finished the new dungeon in the cutscene, you saw that they were doing that fuck shit.
They're being used as batteries to summon lunar primals.
Oh, that. Yep.
I don't think it's fucked up enough.
Well, they don't want to make it too fucked up, or else they're not going to be able to get people to buy it.
Did you not play Shadowbringers?
Oh, I played it.
That stuff was fucked up.
Yeah, it really was. I would say the part that fucked with me the most was when the one person started vomiting up light and became a sin eater. Like,
right?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that there was a child, like, right there watching the whole time with literally no reaction made it even creepier, dude.
And that's at the very start of the fucking expansion.
That was like a level 72 quest.
71 if you did it in that order. Like, it was like one of the first handful of quests.
Yeah, if you chose to go find Alizé before you went to find Alfino. Oh, man.
Because I needed my base, so guess who I went and found?
I went and found Alfino purely because, and hear me out, I didn't remember which one was where. So I was just like, eeny, meeny, miny, this way. I'm sure there's something to kill it here.
I wanted my base, so I went and got Bay.
Man, I still fucking love the voice line when you first get to Raktika. Kupo?
Now then.
The dialogue option just fucking... And Thagrid's response made it even better, man.
Tis I.
Is this in
This
Shadowbringers?
won't be nearly as... Yeah,
Complicated than we anticipated.
when you get to the Raktika Great Woods, and they're like, stop,
Oh, yeah.
what kind of sin eater is this? You can say, Kupo.
I remember that.
Fucking Thancred. This won't be nearly as amusing when we have to kill them.
Do you remember when they released, or when you were able to get access to nuts?
Full eager to. Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness?
When you got access to nuts, you
Save
threatened.
thy
Oh,
insinuations for
Yeah,
such
the hunt
impropriety.
currency for
Thou shalt
Shadow.
not find me amenable.
They threatened to stuff the Moogle's pom pom down its throat.
I remember that.
Oh man, that was great.
just, I will stuff your pom pom down your throat.
I loved the hunt quest lines though.
Far
This
across the sea
expansion,
from the
they
land of
were
Dome
so
and
far
Heaven.
gone.
We seek audience with the ruler.
It
of the
almost felt as outrageous as some of the earlier Hildebrand quests. Not when Hildebrand started picking up, but you know the ones I'm talking about.
I haven't done all the Hildebrand quests.
Same.
Oh my god, you have to.
I mean,
Some
I
of them are
should.
absolutely. We should do it on stream. We have to do them on stream.
I'm game.
These
Alright.
quests are amazing.
I've done the first one for Realm Reborn, but I haven't done any of the ones after.
Oh, they're so hilarious, dude. The Heavensward ones are actually my favorite quests in the whole game.
I can't do it because the absolute insanity that is those quests drives me up a wall.
But that's what makes them so
I
good.
love it. They're so fucking outlandish.
I know they're outlandish. And they have some of the better dances in the game too, but they're so insane.
That's what makes them good. They're so fucking out there that you just can't help but laugh at the absurdity of it all.
Mm-hmm. I 100% agree on that.
It has been so long since I've actually heard voice lines from Yugiri. So, why is she just completely covered? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, back then, Aura weren't in the game yet.
I wonder, if we took off all the clothing, would she have an Aura model, or would she have a...
I think she would end up having been Nico back then. The tail's there now, but maybe she was covered up because Aura were rare? I don't know, like, you didn't really see them, and they wanted to kind of hide that and have it be some reveal or something like, hey, this is a whole new race.
Yeah, if I remember right, that's pretty much what it was.
I think Endwalkers is going to be the first expansion that doesn't have a race added to it.
Shadowbringers did. Heavens were didn't.
Heaven, so A Realm Reborn had base races, Mykote, Elzen, Rose, etc., etc., etc. Shadow or Heaven's Word brought the Aru into the game.
Then
Stormblood
Stormblood didn't
didn't.
bring a race.
Stormblood didn't. But then
Okay, well,
Shadow of Wa-
your statement is wrong then.
yeah, you're right. Nice statement. And then Shadowbringers brought in
Vieira and Hrothgar.
Mm-hmm.
which you'd never see any Hrothgar players, or at least very rarely do.
So, funnily enough, when I'm farming relics, I see tons of them.
But if you're just doing normal dungeons and other quests, you never see them.
Well, the thing is that the relic questline is heavily tied into the lore of the Hrothgar. So
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the people who do pick Hrothgar pick them for their lore. Because, I mean, in all honesty, look at the Hrothgar, right? Like, I feel like that's a polarizing race. You either love it or you hate it.
Danger cats.
I would never play one. However, I always find it amusing to see a Hrothgar doing anything that isn't a melee DPS. I don't know why, it just amuses me.
I have
This is
never
true.
seen one as a red mage.
I've never
seen one as a
I've
red
never
mage.
seen one as a caster. Period. Now that I think about it, primarily I also see them. I think as warriors. I think I've seen one or two archers.
One of my friends that I do relics with every now and then is a white mage main Hrothgar.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, I don't think I've ever seen one that wasn't on a melee DPS, a physical ranged DPS, or a tank.
I want to see one as a red mage now. Someone convinced Tass to be a red mage for Hrothgar.
Why not use your Fantasia and turn into a Hrothgar and become a red mage?
Because I use my Fantasia to do something else
Well, then buy some more.
Yeah.
later.
I don't like either of the new races in terms of playing them because most hats just aren't usable. That is
Right?
my whole complaint. Like, if you could use more hats, I would maybe consider having a Hrothgar ult
as Eris
just for
says-
the shits.
As Eris says, disgusting!
Disgusting!
And I only see people play the Vera just to be horny.
Yep.
And almost every Hrothgar you ever see is like in full plate.
Or an
Or
absolute
the Bozja set.
Or an absolute
Or absolutely nothing, yeah.
because that's just how fucking insane they are!
Man, I don't know. And then there's Lalafels.
Yeah. They're either the most normal looking people or the most insane looking people.
I saw a Lalafell with a pompadour
Oh.
wearing the, what's the set? The Gladiators set or something. You know the one. The Gladiators Subligar or whatever. Coliseum.
Oh.
This Lalafell was tanking with a pompadour in the Coliseum set and glam.
Lullafil players, and this is coming from experience, know they're absolute. Like this! Lullafil of horns! Like, they know they're an outlandish class, so they're going to embrace it like hell.
Yes, they do.
In Aura, right? Hear me out. Male Aura always try too hard to look cool, and they end up just looking edgy.
I'm not gonna lie, the female Aura, I have seen more warrior female Aura than I have any other class.
It's funny because my ex was a
And-
female Aura warrior main.
And in that same light too, I rarely see one of them as a warrior. Like, I agree with the with what you said, but I also see a lot of Dark Knights. But just straight axe wielding warrior, I rarely see.
I might, when I get it, I might unlock Dark Knight just so I can try and relearn the class again. Because, oh my god, it's been so long and I just don't want to go into current content with it because I just don't know how to do it.
It's actually really simple. I could probably teach you in like 10 minutes.
I'm sure you could, I'm just too fucking potato. And I don't do well with verbal instruction.
No, like, it's almost as simple as warrior now.
Almost as simple.
Not quite. but close.
Delirium, hold on. Delirium is quite literally in release for Dark Knight.
So in other words, don't do anything unless you have Delirium up.
No. Because, Dark Knight has a lot of off cooldowns. So, essentially, until you're at 3,000 mana, you are spamming, Flood of Darkness or, Edge of Darkness.
The names of those moves.
Because they cost 3,000 mana, and you just always want to make sure you have 3,000 mana to use Blackest Night if you need it.
Oh, so
Other than that, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and spam all of your off cooldowns.
Are you ready for something stupid?
Always.
Back when I started playing, I rushed through a Realm Reborn to get to Heaven's Word, so I could play Astro.
What?
Yeah,
But
because I wanted
you
to
hate
play
Astro.
Astro. And now, if you ask me now, I will say fuck off with Astro.
How dare you? Shut up. Stop that. Parrot.
But then I realized what Red Mage was a lot more fun.
To each their own. Astro is still my favorite class. Pray return to the waking sands.
Always.
Hey, return to the waking sun!
Except this time they didn't tell me it that way, but my quest is at Vesper Bay again. Wait, they're sending me back to the original Waking Sands. I am not even being sent to Mordona anymore. They send me back to the old base.
You're not.
What's the
You're not
point?
good enough for the new base.
What was the fucking point of getting a new base and still having us go to the old one?
Because they love torturing us.
God,
Well-
I hate everything.
And oh yeah, it's because like we just got the new base and these people had been traveling forever, so they didn't know about the new one yet. So it's like, oh yeah, you have to go to the old one because that's where they are.
They're like, great, more walking.
It's okay. I still have 15 Vesper Bay Aetherite tickets.
Same.
And we'll probably get more.
As I'm sure you are aware.
Search for the children. Oh no, it's the hide and seek quest.
We aspired
Oh,
This
Lord.
enraged me so much on my first playthrough of this game.
Why? Why does this game just spark anger with me in the early quest?
This game literally says search for the children in hiding. No.
And the entire fucking area.
It's the entire town of Vesper Bay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, where are they? I think I took a break at that point and just did side quests for like a few days because I just couldn't be bothered to find them.
One of them is on the fucking roof!
Right?
What are you doing?
Now, if it would just slip and fall and break its scrawny little neck.
I swear to God, if one of them is in the bar, these people need to watch the children. No, but one of them's behind the corpse wagon. Remember that quest?
Anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed
Put all the corpses in the wagon, you'll be fine.
The corpse
All
wagon!
your
They will not come ashore
dead.
until I send word that it is.
Why are you?
Bring
Why
out
are
your
you-
dead!
I sought an audience with your rulers.
Bring out your dead!
But I'm not dead yet. I feel
No,
better.
no, it's like this. I'm not dead yet! I feel happy! I feel happy!
Clunk.
Bro, I am going to lose my fucking shit if I don't find this child soon. They're gonna be the next thing that I beat over the head. I am a monk and I am no longer above drop kicking the
I
child.
have seen the tents outside the gates, however.
Don't you need to be above something to drop kick it?
Nor will we be the last.
I found them.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale will
I
stir
hate
the
that
hearts
whole
of
quest.
many men and
If I
women
wanted to
here.
play hide and seek, I would actually go and, I don't know, work at a daycare or some shit.
The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed. But I shall see that you are granted an
Listen,
opportunity to
right.
present your case.
I think that it's funny to, real life, just watching kids play their games because they're all having a good time doing stupid shit,
is within
right? And
your
I'm kind of just here laughing like, fuck, But
But
I
when
don't
you
have the
make me
patience to deal
participate-
with kids.
When you make me participate, there's a different fucking story going on here.
My whole thing, right, is like,
Well, far
it's
be it from me
entertaining to
boast,
watch
but I do have
children.
the ear of certain influential
It is not
individuals.
entertaining to take care of them. I will snap. So, long story short, I don't do daycare. I will not ever work daycare. If I wanted to work daycare, I would just become a serial killer. Skip a few steps.
I don't have the patience to put up with children.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me
Like,
for
and I mean
observing,
like
but
at
your
all.
choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience.
My problem isn't that I don't have
Is
the
it only to
patience,
stand
it's the
people of
form
Vortex
that my
unless
patience
satisfied?
is in, right? If something makes me mad, I ignore it. And
I shall
eventually,
defer to your experience,
someone
then.
does one little thing that bothers me, right? And every other thing that's pissed me off comes to the surface, all at once.
I'll just break your fucking legs.
I thank you for your understanding.
It's
Like, that's how my anger is. I don't normally get too mad, and then all of a sudden, everything's gone to shit.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
okay. There's one more I need to find. Where's this little shitty child?
And just think, I'm behind both you guys now. Eventually, I'll run into that too.
Ah, there it is. The first one's behind. So, in order from
One of them's on the roof, one of
Yeah.
them's behind a wagon, and one of them is in a corner.
yeah, so the quickest way to go about doing this would be from where you talk to the first child, Yozan. Go across the plaza, up the stairs, talk to that child. Go down the stairs to the wagon, talk to the child that's hiding behind the wagon. From the wagon, go straight east, and then look right or look left.
So, left or right?
Look, so
East.
go straight north. It's actually north. So go straight
Really?
north from the wagon, and then look west. If you reach the wall, you've gone just the right amount of distance, and then look left.
So look right. Got it.
You know what? Look whatever fucking direction you want. But if you decide that you want to look the wrong direction, that's not my fucking fault after I've corrected myself. Break your fucking knees if that's the case.
Gee, he's fun to wind up.
Fiery adventure!
Man, there's so much teleporting involved in A Realm Reborn.
Mm-hmm.
So much teleporting. That's a vampire cat. 100% sure that's a vampire cat.
I didn't know Aura made a Miko.
What?
You heard me.
What?
Yeah,
I heard
I'm
Ara
not
and-
correcting myself.
I heard Ara and Miko.
Yep, I'm not correcting myself. You're just gonna have to be confused as fuck about that.
So fucking confused.
Yeah.
Survey the road for any dangerous beasts. I mean, does my Voidson cat count as a dangerous beast?
No,
could
because
explode.
it doesn't kill them.
It could explode at any moment, though.
That's hazardous.
I will say, it possibly if there's any void sent mice.
Okay, right, so hear me out. If it could cause problems, but won't go out of its way to, I would consider that hazardous. If it
Oh my
can
God.
and will cause problems just because, then I consider it dangerous.
So you remember me explaining the difference between toxic and poisonous during Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
If you bite it and it bites you and neither of you die, that's kinky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I forgot who originally asked that originally. I think it was Sky?
No, it was me. I was the one asking about poison. And venom. Because that's kind of what a lot of my build is in our D&D
Now-
game.
Now, if you touch it and you die later, that's toxic.
Note to self, never go to Riot HQ. They made League of Legends. I'm sure everything there is toxic. Man, I'm not sure which is cleaner, Chernobyl or Riot headquarters.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
Definitely Chernobyl.
Two more donut, I go.
So I decided I wanted to cut my dick off, so I subscribed to Crunchyroll.
Oh.
Okay.
I regret it.
It was also a waste of money. You should have went with Verve.
I went for. I have the 2-week free trial. I'll just cancel it after 2 weeks.
Alright, well, Verve has Crunchyroll and another one. I think it's H-Dive is what they call it.
The
And it's
circumstances
probably
which
better.
brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity.
Well, I
I come
did up
before you as
a
a
new
in
phone
direst need of
last Saturday, and now I got HBO Max for free, so I've been using that to watch Doctor Who.
Welcome you to our city.
Huh.
Be at ease, Lady Yugiri.
Who?
Although
Yes.
I myself have heard the tale of
Okay.
your misfortune, I would
That's
ask
the
that
running
you
joke of that
recount it once
series.
more for the benefit of the others here present.
Doctor
As you
Who?
wish, Your
Yes, who?
Grace. For many
No, what's your
years,
name?
My nation,
My name is Doctor.
Roma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearn to be free. Thus, when
Yeah,
a war
that-
of
that-
succession broke out in
I
Garland,
like Doctor
we
Who, but at
sought
the
to
same
take
time, it's
advantage
kind
of
of
the
stupid.
chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy.
I wanted
proved
to give it a
less
try
preoccupied than
for
we had
years,
hoped, and our
but
rebellion
the
went down in the most brutal
ninth
fashion.
Doctor that started over here on this side, I don't care for. I tried it a few times, just nah. So I skipped over him into Christopher Tennant's or whatever his name is, and I'm really enjoying it now.
I think I started
More than
watching on the
200
6th Doctor,
souls huddled
but I never
within
got
the
past
cramped
that, though.
confines of our
I haven't seen the
own
older
household.
ones. Like the
Yet
one I
this
started
figure
with
accounts
was
for
the one that
of
came
the
out
number
like
of
early
ships which
2000s.
escaped the purge.
The older ones have a lot more charm to them.
It is my hope that
Like,
you
if I was
will
going to
allow us
rewatch
all
any of
to
the
dwell
older
within
Doctors,
your
I'd probably
walls.
watch
Should that
4,
prove
5, or 6.
unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept
I don't
as
know.
many
I never
of my
really got into
as
Doctor
you
Who. The
receive
only
them.
episode I ever saw was the Weeping Angels one.
Pray
That one's
understand
coming
That was
up
a good
for
that I
me.
do not beg a boon,
That's a
but
good one.
propose instead an arrangement.
And
You would
there
serve
was
as
one
scientist
where
or
like
tradesman until
all
our
of the
debts
people
are
were
paid.
fake or something. The gas masks and all that too.
Oh,
What are the
yeah, that was one I
I
skipped.
vaguely remember that one.
Those were the only two episodes I think I ever watched. I don't think I watched any.
Strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet
I
to be fully
vaguely remember
restored.
that one,
If
so.
they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity.
Just
He
got
sees
20,000
profit in this.
Marauder experience.
Yay.
Yay!
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution.
Bored.
Shall we call a vote?
Like, don't get me wrong, story is nice and all, but I care more about when I get to stab the next thing, or punch the next thing, or explode the next thing.
Goddamn murder hobos.
Lord Lolorito?
Listen, if I didn't want to murder hobo, I would be playing D&D.
Or willfully ignorant. Even now, our streets are choked
And
with
trying to prevent
displaced victims
a party
of the
from murder
calamities
hoboing.
and Alamegan
Are you talking about Vault?
refugees.
Vault doesn't murder a hobo.
They
Vault just
live
kills
hand to
indiscriminately.
mouth, subsisting
That's
on aid
the same
provided
thing.
by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah
Indiscriminate
is not
removal of
without limits,
existence?
my friend.
I like my character's approach to it. I'm not going to cause any problems until someone annoys me, and if they do, I'm gonna kill them.
And then there's just Vault.
violence and criminal activity. You have all
Everyone,
the
we should talk to it.
reports,
Vault
I
casts
think.
Firebolt.
Without homes or employment, It is only a matter
Can
of
druids
time
learn,
before men grow desperate and
counter
take
magic
that
or
which
counter
they
spell or whatever
imagine
it's
has been
called?
unjustly denied.
I don't think so.
Yet, knowing this, you
We're
would
screwed.
have us swell
No.
their
Vault knows
ranks.
counterspell though.
Mayhap you think
Yeah,
the
that's the
grass
problem.
fades and the flames are not hard pressed enough.
What?
We can't have anyone know counterspell to stop Vault from attacking people that we need to talk to.
Warlocks know, or warlocks can learn counterspell.
At what level?
When they get access to 3rd level magic.
Yeah, no.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri
We'll be
represents.
done with the campaign before I get enough levels to have 3rd level spells from a
But we are
warlock.
hardly in danger of financial collapse.
Otherwise, you just gotta hope that I
move that an exception
don't
be
start
made.
killing indiscriminately.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly
You know, I kind of wish that if you
ago
declined an invite
regarding a
for an
number of
FC,
Alamigan refugees, if memory
they couldn't
serves.
invite you back for like, say, 20 minutes. Or they can't send you an invite again for like 20 minutes.
What were your words that day? Yes.
Oh hey, we're getting close to the Leviathan trial.
And so our visitors
Yes.
remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good.
Well, I mean, I was asking to be allowed to
which
kill
other
things,
of our
so...
laws should
There you
not
go.
be
Kill it with
upheld.
fire and brimstone.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share
I'm gonna
your
drop
concern
kick a sea
for the
serpent.
welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take
Are you
a
going in as
longer
monk or
view.
red mage?
You know as well as I that people
Yes.
can be a resource still more precious than gil.
Doesn't answer the question, but
Precious
okay,
or
I will
not,
accept it.
They were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Uldar's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability,
I just accidentally pushed my
since ye
keybind for home
began
gang.
employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct
I wonder
my
why
affairs
there's 3
is not your
instances for
concern,
Rising
my lord.
Stone.
I don't know.
Not a clue.
There cannot be that many adventurers in.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed,
Ah yes, and this is
I
also
bid
when
you
we
leave.
learned that Eureka just randomly fucking disappeared.
Yep. They'd been setting that place up since Realm Reborn. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad we found it?
No, I'm not glad we found it. I'm sure Eorzea could have been a lot better place without it.
I'm glad we found it, because it gave me shiny weapons to farm and shiny armors to get. I would not be able to look like a lighthouse on my main character if Eureka didn't exist.
Would that it were within my
God, you
power
and your
to
White
welcome
House.
you and your people, Lady Yugiri.
You
Listen,
can guide.
okay.
You guide airships
My
to
ability
safety.
in such matters is regrettably limited. Without
Yeah,
the
airships,
support of this
but I guide sailors to death. I'm just walking on the shore and they think it's a lighthouse. They're like, okay, we're gonna dock here. Wait, why is there a rock?
The nerve of the man! If that bastard
And
had
then
not
they die.
forsaken the
The
eastern
end.
trade route, little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Fiestrola.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
Alright. This way. This quest gives me spirit bond potions.
Nope, we're having a seizure.
What?
Our character's having a seizure.
Oh, the echo?
Yep.
I didn't get what you were trying to say for a second there.
I like how the Sawagan priest has a giant crab head on its, or crab claw on its head. And we're just going to swoop on flying cats, chocobos, and other nonsense, and just remove it outright. Talimsa. No, Vesper's laughing at something.
Hmm.
What he's laughing at, I don't know. But it's time to kill us with Leviathan.
No, I'm waiting as usual on cutscenes. And as such, I was looking at my Facebook. As the Lalafell god, tell me if this is true. To the other Lalafell who blew me a kiss and gave me a chicken tender in-game today, my friends have informed me that this is the traditional Lalafell proposal. This is true?
This is true, yes.
Okay. Well, congratulations to whoever that was.
Mhm.
Because the chicken tenders are a sacred food among Lalafels. You do not fuck with a Lalafel's chicken tendies. Lest the Lalafell break your kneecaps in 4 different ways. Why is there battle music?
Why shouldn't there be battle music?
Because I'm in Linsa!
And?
Limsa has RP battles all the time. Be careful.
I'm 100% sure it's cat people, dragon girls, and Lalafels.
My personal favorite thing I've ever seen in this game, I think I told you about it, LD, was a group of Lalafels surrounding a Rogadin Blue Mage who had used self-destruct, chanting down with the giants. Limsa is fucking wild.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Down with the giants. Down with the giants. I would be chanting the same thing, to be honest. I mean, female Aru are only like a lot or 2 Lalafels tall, so.
What are Lalafels a measurement now?
Yes! They're like 2 Lalafels tall.
I don't know what to say to that.
How do you not know this? How do you not know Lalafels are a measurement?
Because we're not Lalas.
Have you never measured yourself against a Lalafell before?
No.
No.
Oh my god, you simps.
What?
How are we simps?
Hold on. What?
Your reactions are priceless.
I'm so confused. I'm confused.
Be confused.
And I'm scared. And I'm lonely, senpai.
Scared. Today, or actually it wasn't today, it was yesterday, I learned the word pervert in Japanese is hentai.
Yeah.
And?
I did not know this beforehand. So when I learned that, I laughed really, really hard.
You watch enough anime, you'll start to hear that be yelled by characters.
Mm-hmm.
Hentai! Hentai! Hentai!
Nah, it's always one very long, drawn-out yell of it before they knock a motherfucker out.
Well, knock him out or knock him out of the stratosphere, one of the two.
Now I need to hear Naruto in Japanese. Because that is a word that's used very often. So, I'm willing to bet this. The only reason why anyone could have a of Mycote is because they started feeding them fish.
Could have a what?
Huh?
A harem of Mycote.
Oh. It's either
It's
fit.
because someone started feeding them fish.
It was either.
Nah, they're just a catnip dealer.
That was gonna be my next comment.
Catnip dealer. Do Mycote even suffer the effects of catnip?
I don't fucking know. They're part cat. You tell me.
I don't know. I've never encountered catnip with my Mycote, so I can't tell you.
I think that's a good thing. You're weird enough when you're not high.
They need to make this a storyline in the next in Endwalker. It's just a Makote that encountered catnip.
They still need to
And
do
is
that.
now and is now all kinds of fucked up because of it. Y'shtola encounters catnip.
Nah. She's already killed the whole bloodline. Well, she wasn't I.
Little Moon.
Bro, you actually don't. Oh my god. Oh, D.
What?
It was sun.
Whatever.
Bro, how you mix up day and night? That's my thing.
Because
I'm
day
the
and night are not
Astro.
important.
I'm the Astro. It's my job to fuck up the star cycles.
It's just, yeah, you killed off an entire line. What adds even more insult to injury is the other Haru that just mocks him afterwards.
Saru?
Yes.
Man. I loved that whole, like, quest line.
If-
the whole
If
thing.
vicious
foaming
mockery
the
was a
hour.
thing, that's where it would be used.
Oh yes.
I'm sorry, but I enjoyed everything that had to do with the Azim Step quest line. Because it was essentially just, we're gonna have a war for fun. Like,
That's all
come
it was.
on, man.
We're just gonna kill off a lot of our population for no fucking reason, other than we just wanted to kill a lot of people.
And whoever kills the most people becomes our leader.
No, it was a game of fucking capture the flag, that's what it was.
Yeah, but I mean, if you capture the flag, you've probably killed the most people.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's a game of how many people can you kill?
Oh my god. You guys remember that fucker that was lying about killing Titan?
Yeah.
He's back.
Oh lord.
There's a wounded storm private around here somewhere. I don't know who he is. Ah, there he is. You know, something tells me that we shouldn't be allowed to fly in a realm reborn.
Why?
Because there's a lot of fuck up that we can do now.
And
How so? I'll be right back.
Take a good poop.
I'm back.
Little son.
you have a good poop.
That's not what I was doing. I was grabbing an energy drink.
Ah, yes. I would assume that you're running out of blood.
Did you get me one?
No,
Why?
I don't give those away.
Why? Why you?
Because
Why
fuck
you
it.
no share?
Fine.
Because that's what his blood is made out of.
So?
Exactly. I don't go around just giving people my blood.
You should. I hear
No,
you. I hear
fuck
you can make
off.
good money for that.
That's how you get diseases.
I hear you
Fuck
can
off.
make. I can hear you make good money from that.
Are you fucking paying me for an
Oh,
energy
God.
drink?
Oh God, no.
Okay then, you ain't getting shit.
There's this male aura that's giving me the googly eyes, and I don't like it.
Then run.
I can't. I'm in a cutscene.
You should have ran already.
I should have. But I didn't.
Just talk to him in your manly voice. That'll scare him off.
How are you doing?
Or make him laugh. One of the two. I don't know which.
Or I could pin him down and do unspeakable things to his face.
That just made.
Boy, am I glad I'm not that out raw.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you did that though, he may like it a lot more.
Well, at that point, I just take my axe and chop his head off.
He knows too much.
If you're going to be that level of horny, you're going to get your head removed. Okay. My fucking tail's broken, and I don't like this. Eres, I want you to take a look at this photo, and I want you to tell me if that tail looks broken to you.
I unlocked Leviathan.
Tell me, does that tail look broken to you?
It looks like a
Hold
tail.
on. Nah, it looks fine.
Are you sure? I don't think that part's supposed to bend at like a 90-degree angle.
It's just mid-swing.
It's not mid-swing.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's stuck like that.
No, it's mid-swing.
Well, regardless, you're the one that stuck with it.
Imagine having a tail. Can't relate.
You have a tail.
Can't relate.
I think you can.
Can't relate.
Remind me to let Leviathan eat you.
Nah. You know what? I'm gonna use that Fantasia now, though.
He's gonna turn into a Lalafell.
No.
He's gonna turn into a cat.
That was not a very convincing no.
No.
See? That's not a convincing no.
But I'm not exactly convinced what I'm doing. I just know it isn't this anymore. I have decided that I do not want my character to be an Aura anymore. And that's all that I know.
Because you just don't want a tail that's broken.
Nah, actually, I always pick the one that doesn't have all the curves at the end. The sharp, pointy, demon-looking tail, that thing always is broken. It's that tail. The rest of them are fine. But nah, it's more so somebody very much made me uncomfortable in my Castrum run.
Really?
By mentioning that Aura's horns are actually extremely fragile and they're sensory organs.
Yeah, they're their ears.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, I don't like that. That little piece of knowledge was enough for me to no longer want to be an Aura. Because it ruined my thought process of if they ever add a warrior headbutt skill, I might gore someone to death.
I like that idea.
So do I.
But now that I know that they aren't even that solid, I'm like, oh, you can't gore people with these.
Yeah.
This is a ripoff.
They're just fucking ears.
They're just horn-shaped ears. Bullshit. So now, I have a couple of things I'm thinking about Fantasiaing into.
And then you have Lalafells and Mycote, which are both cannibals. Yeah, I said it. They both crossed ice plains to get to Eorzea. They're fucking cannibals.
Alright, so I'm not picking Cure because I don't want to be a boring human. Not picking Elizin because my main is an Elizin.
Tall cat person.
I don't want a tail, so I'm not picking the Mikote.
Are you gonna be a Hrothgar?
Hrothgar and Vieira can't use hats, so it's either a Lalafell or a Rogadin.
Are you gonna be a Femro?
I'm thinking about it. Femro or male Lalafell. That's the two I'm thinking on more. Because
Well,
Lalafells are fucking hilarious.
They have the best emotes in my opinion. Like their panic is probably the best thing in the world.
It is. Whenever I see a Lalafell panicking, I'm just like, yes! Yes!
Oh, and their laugh is just the best thing ever. Have you seen a Lalafell laugh?
I have, yeah.
Yep.
Have you heard that one Lalafell voices laugh? That fucks with me so much. This fucking small ass thing is laughing like Tyrone.
Lalafells are the best thing ever. I swear to God, Square Enix is like, okay, we have our cat people, we have our normal human people, we have our tall elf race, we have our orc-like race, the Rogadin. All we're missing now is a goblin race. Ooh, we got an idea. What if it's small, round, potato-shaped with elf-like ears, with no pupils, just solid color eyes, and they're fucking insane. Every single one of them. What do we name it? Well, they're gonna have a weird naming scheme. It's gonna go it's gonna go A B C A. We're gonna call them Lalafells.
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded.
Well, what are the remotes gonna be? Well, like I said, they're gonna be insane, so we need to translate. So rapid arm flails on any emote they do.
Has there been any
I do have one issue with Lalafells, though. They are very, very small, so it makes some things on Glamours almost impossible to notice.
Yes, that is the only, in my opinion, that's the only downside. But their personality and cutscenes makes up for it.
Then we have our explanation.
Someone just fucking shot on the Swaggin! Yes! Make my life
Your
easy.
Explanation for what? Pray tell.
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Emelja.
Lalafells have weird names, but Rogadin,
sea unto Vilbrin.
Crystal Spring, Mountain Sky,
Vilbrin?
Meadow Breeze.
There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late.
Little
Oh gods. They mean to summon Leviathan?
Rogadin have stupid
That
names.
is the way of it, I
Yeah.
hear.
Well, if they'll have weird names, and Rogadins are like, I'm gonna name my child off of
Well,
something
you see-
that I saw once.
We came upon
Well, you see, the thing
evidence
is, Lalafells
indicating
actually
the
have a
serpent
naming
weavers.
scheme.
With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify
Hell, when they
our
get older, they
suspicions.
even change their
It is
name
only a matter of
altogether.
time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas.
Huh?
Yeah,
But
Lalafells, when
there
they
is
get
more.
older, Papa
One of
Limo's
the
name
Sahagin,
wasn't always
an
Papa
elder by
Limo.
my
He
judgment,
changed it when he reached
spoke of
adulthood.
attaining the gift and knowledge of...
We just know him as Papa Limo.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with this.
And there is the explanation.
I'm just waiting for a Lalafell to be named Nico Nico.
You just lost your Nico kneecap privileges.
Oh my god! I didn't even think about that!
That's horrible!
What? What?
Nico kneecap privileges?
Yeah, you did.
That was the best thing.
Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
Ooh, okay. Lost your Nico kneecap privileges.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You know, if we ever make an FC,
You
I
shared
vote we
that
call
vision,
it
did you not?
kneecap removal services.
Kneecap removal service. I think that's not going to quite
Even
work for
before
us.
the Sahagin made mention
I think
of the
it will.
emissary, I recognized
Because
The
I-
NFT tag has to be KRS.
behind this. But surely it is not
So?
within his power to grant the echo.
I think that would be a great thing.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again.
Because
The
I am
Admiral
2
has already
Lalafells high.
requested that we intervene to prevent this.
You are
Failing
a
that, we are to
Psychote, so
attend to
you
the primal's
naturally don't have knees
extermination.
regardless.
She will have our full
Lalafells
cooperation.
don't have knees,
Let us make haste
so we
to
can't have them
Limsa
as
Lominsa.
clients.
I mean to play
No,
a
this
part
sleazy
in this
fuck.
mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
Rogadin. They don't
I
wear
take it
any
something
clothing.
ill is afoot.
Aye,
They don't.
a primal is about to be
No,
loosed.
have you not noticed that like every Rogadin is just in fucking underwear?
Or full plate armor.
Primal?
A godlike
How-
being
how
whose
do you
very
not-
existence is a bane upon the land. We
It's too early in
scions
the
of
morning.
Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
I actually agree with that.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
Alright, I have Leviathan unlocked. So while I wait for Vesper to catch up, I'm gonna take a poop.
I will be doing the same here shortly. I will be right back.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I have returned.
Back.
So who wants to hear a stupid story?
Depends on the story.
You're gonna love it then. Okay. So when I was in elementary school, there was this girl in my grade. She wasn't in the same class. She was in a different class. God, this is so... She's so weird. How do I put this?
With words?
Someone told her that snow is God's cum.
Uh-huh, what?
Yeah, you heard me. And so what she would do is she would go outside and rub snow on herself. And every now and again she would get sent home because she'd be close to hypothermia. Because she'd just be rolling around in snow all day.
Okay.
It wasn't until about high school when I actually asked what the fuck was going on.
And what was her reaction?
She was like, "Oh, I thought that was normal for girls to want to be impregnated by God back at that age." I'm like, what was the talk of your mother like?
No kidding!
Like, that was the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah, that's weird.
Beyond weird.
And I want you to remember, I live in probably one of the more religious states in the United States. And that is definitely not something you get taught.
I would hope not.
It definitely isn't.
So I have no idea where she got any of that idea from.
Good. This is good.
Finally finished your reskin?
Yep.
So what are you going to be now?
I guess you'll just see when I log in, huh? We already know there's two of them.
Hey, Eres.
What?
Darth Sneak Snake.
Interesting.
And Potato. You remember them?
Divinity.
Our Divinity 2 character. Where are you at, Vess?
Somewhere.
Do I have to break your knees?
No, I'm being honest. I'm somewhere.
Okay, gonna break your knees when I see you.
Alright, I logged in now.
Where is this guy? Ah, here he is.
So I did Diamond Weapon yesterday.
Yeah?
That quest line hits differently.
Yep.
Like, it is
Anyways, I'm ready when you guys are.
We're waiting on Eres, or Vesper.
Oh, we're waiting on Ares then? Okay.
No, we're waiting on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. I am on
just teleporting
Scouts
around
in
doing,
Distress.
I'm just going around doing side quests right now, so.
I've done it.
You have done what?
Don't worry about it.
Now we are going to worry about it.
You wouldn't have to worry about it if you'd fucking joined the party.
Well, I've got no invite, so how can I join a party?
No invite!
Invite 'em.
Have fun with your long queue time then.
I have invited the cat person to join us. The cat person is not joining us.
Because I was in the middle of dialogue.
We all have Leviathan?
Just about. I'm on the mission that unlocks it.
Lord of War! There's a thaumaturge here named Shadow Lich. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay.
Ask if they've seen the light yet.
I don't think they have. Indefinite hiatus. That one on hiatus. Are you still unlocking it?
Working my way up to it. Going through and dealing with these wonderful waves of losers, or whatever you want to call them. And another cutscene.
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Did I miss much? So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency. To the Aetherite.
Ah, you're a small Lalafell.
Hello.
Why do I have a feeling you pulled that entire thing out of Dante's Inferno?
What?
That entire glam looks like something you pulled out of fucking... What is it
Devil
called?
May Cry?
Yeah.
I don't know. I made it before I even had Devil May Cry. It's just kind of the type of style that I think looks cool.
It's the mustache and hat that does it.
Alright.
The most dirty laugh you can do, and it's
I've been something of a liability of late. I know.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Amends.
Long have you shriveled swordwalkers, but no more. Your time is at an end.
That was an Oni-chan laugh if I've ever heard of something.
Fucking disgusting.
That was an Oni-chan laugh.
Bro, don't say that. That's cringe.
Lord of the world,
He's more hentai.
Lord of the world, deliver us from our myth.
Do you feel that?
Oh, really? I can't sit my fat ass down on the wall? Look at this, Eris.
Hold on, I'm a bit busy.
You just fucking... I just caught beasts in you. Damn it. Look at this. I can't sit my stupid ass... You got the space whale.
I know this.
No, this isn't the space whale.
It's the
Look at this.
echo.
You can't rest your stupid butt on the top of the fence.
Yeah.
You know how pissed this makes me?
No, I don't.
I'm so angry, not even the 9 layers of hell have a place for me when I'm done killing
I'm
people.
skipping this. I'm sorry to anyone interested, but I'm skipping this because I want to move on.
Holy shit. The hitbox for fire is huge.
Hmm.
Give me one sec. The dog's begging for his food.
And give the dog food. Why am I just getting a bunch of gil? What the fuck are you doing?
Nothing.
I just have a million gil in my inventory. Why are you so aggressive?
What?
You just killed a bunch of things for no reason.
I'm getting bored.
Playing Vest.
I mean, I already am, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna take it out on these poor bastards. This gate doesn't open. I'm pissed.
I have a 40k tournament this next week. I am not ready for it. Oh, so get this. Get this. They released a new codex for one of the older armies.
Mhm.
Codexes are the rule book for that specific army.
Okay.
They made that army an impossible army to win again.
What
It
now?
is so broken. Everything has an anvil, and everything has high armor. You can't kill them! And they move so fucking fast!
There used to be a hamlet.
I mean, I'm tempted to change the army that I play with to something else because my army's not getting any love. It is an army of a bygone era. My dog's crying and I don't know why.
Interesting.
Down we go.
I thought I was just about to unlock this, but I'm still getting cutscene after cutscene.
Okay, what quest are you on?
Into the heart of the world.
No, that's not on the. That's not the right quest.
Which
You're
one
like
is it?
2 or 3 quests away. You're the Lord of the World.
God. Why do they need so many quests? Just unlock the damn thing.
You are like 1 quest away though. Into the Heart of the Whirl is the one right before you unlock it.
MICKEYMOUSE spells Monopoly. Monopoly. MICKEYMOUSE Monopoly. Monopoly.
Like, I think I skipped the past 4 cutscenes. Finally, it's unlocked.
Can we go now? Can we go?
Yeah, I'm
Are we
ready.
allowed to go? Eres, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Warning, one of your pieces is noticed below. Yes, the brand new ring. I share that. And my earrings. Okay. I think there's a mender.
So we have a potato cowboy, huh?
Yep. He is the potatoiest of all the cowboys.
This is literally the same glam I was using on the Aura. So, I guess that I was running a cowboy glam then, too?
Yes, but it's more noticeable on the Lolith.
Hey.
I'm gonna hit it with a big kitty stick.
Nice.
I just fucking turned on Home Gang again.
Good job.
Yo ho, yo ho, pirate's life for me. Okay. I guess they're main tanking.
Well, the head and the tail both have to be tanked.
Yep. Run away.
This isn't extreme. It doesn't matter.
Remember, if you are magic, do not attack this one back here. Slip and slide. I am so fucking lonely over here.
Want me to rescue you so you're not by yourself?
I wouldn't. We go poof. Juice.
Ooh, juicy. I got 3 accommodations for that. Yay.
I got nothing. Free teleport. Was that a samurai Eris I just saw?
I think it was.
Yep. It was. Screw YouTube.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time. You have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a prime.
Okay, microphone's working.
Never has our nation known a stouter ally.
And headset.
Yay.
On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
So now we gotta go do Titan and Ifrit hard.
Ifrit's at least easy.
Yeah,
I'm a little...
in front of him.
I'm getting super tired though. So.
For his fine solution. Whatever else he may
Drink more caffeine.
Tis clear he was a resourceful
What do you think
servant.
I've been doing?
Would that I had a man
Playing a
like
game.
him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm tired as well.
With such mighty
Well, I mean, I woke up at like
Suffice it to say,
11 p.m. or
their
midnight.
existence came as something of a shock.
Why? Why would
as
you
did
do
the
that?
idea that they
Because
could
my
be
sleep
defeated.
schedule is fucked right now.
We'll fix it.
This experience has served
Oh
to
wow,
remind me
gee,
of
I
the
wish
vastness of
I'd
the
thought of
world
that.
and the boundless potential of
It's your
life.
own fault then.
You can break his legs. I don't care.
Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret...
Yeah,
center.
you guys can keep going if
members
you
are
want,
trained
but
in
my
secret
eyes are
science,
getting to
not
the
unlike
point where
your
they're
own.
getting buggy from how little sleep I have, so I'm out.
That's fine. I'm probably gonna end the stream after this because it's getting to that point.
Sounds good.
By my
Alright,
judgment,
I'll see you guys.
should not be beyond
Not
such
next week. I have
individuals
family
to
stuff
adopt
going on, but feel free to keep going. I'll catch
such
up.
admirable
I
deftness.
probably won't be next week either, as I have a Warhammer 40k thing going on.
Maybe I'll just solo stream something
I'm
next week
heartened
then.
to hear this.
Or work
I
on your
too
videos.
noted a kinship.
Anyways, I'm leaving so I can
Aye,
get some sleep.
suppose I
I need
did.
it now.
What can I
Later,
say?
potato.
I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alfino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds stood before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here.
Our conversation
And we'll pick up more
I am aware that man
either sometime next week or the week after.
Yep. Have a good one, LD.
Later.
Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then. But know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Alright, everyone. Enjoy your week. We'll see you around next time.